Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's currently past, 22, yes, for my Let's Play, and I am currently recording this on the 3rd of August 2018. This is my first recording during the month of August. I believe it was like, I don't know, July 20th or something when I was last recording this game, but once again it is now August, it is the 3rd of August, yes. So we are going to enter this shrine, of which I've forgotten the name of, but that's okay, because it is not only going to be appearing on the screen for you once again in a moment. Of course it did first appear in the previous video, it's about to appear again, and it is also in the title of this video right now, so you can see it whenever you want. There's no room for confusion, unless you're mentally retarded. But anyway, we can see that, oh yeah, well, that's me falling into the water, everyone. That's also quite entertaining, I'm sure. I actually don't know what to expect with this. That looks like a giant switch that we can land on, perhaps? I'm not sure. I don't know if we jump from here and glide we're going to be able to make it there. Probably not. It would be great if I didn't get stuck on that, you know. I mean, this thing, I want to destroy it, but I'm not going to because it's not going to work when I try. I guess I can climb on it, can I? Yes. So if I jump on that, I mean, what's that going to achieve? Like that... Hold on, no. It's weird that you have to press X to jump, but it doesn't feel right. it doesn't feel right at all. But anyway, just trying to think. What would I possibly be able to use to push this down? Is there anything? It's interesting, you can actually look directly above you, which is good. That's really good camera control. Not all games will do that, because they decide that it's not realistic to have the camera go pretty much inside the character itself. But, you know, like, who cares? Here, I can actually see everything. That's what's important. Who cares about realism? Oh, I actually did a little bit of a diving animation there. That was interesting. Anyway, okay, let's try to work out what we need to do here, shall we? Okay, well that's annoying. Have to wait for this to come back down, I suppose. What are the... We're going to start with Cryonis here, or Cryonis, because we are surrounded by water, so this will likely be an ice-related puzzle. Amber? Yay, great. I'm just, because I'm not immediately seeing what I need to do here, I'm a little bit confused, but that's okay. Can I climb that? No, I can't. That was a quick answer to my question there. Why can't we climb that? That's very sad. I wonder what's going on there. I'll try magnesis. I don't know, that's... This is definitely confusing to me. Okay, let's start off with, no, yes. No, yes. Let's start by using magnesis to do this. I'm going to bring this chest up here, and maybe we're going to try and weigh this down with it. Maybe that'll work. You know, what about, ooh, that sort of works. Hold on. So it was indeed depressed for a short time there, but then it just sort of stopped? I'm not sure. We can't really reach it from this distance, so I just wonder. Oh, I see, there's another chest over there, so if we get that chest... Can we reach it from here? No, we can't, but I bet if we go on the switch, we'll be able to reach it. Well, I'm glad that I'm able to work out what it is that I need to do. I won't open the chest just yet. Alright, so we're going to use the directional pad here to bring it closer to us. And I feel like we need something else as well. There must be another chest under the water or something that we can put on here. Let's see. How about we... I don't think that they're going to lose their weight when they're open, so let's just go ahead and open them, shall we? A Zora Sword. That's 15 points of damage. Not as much as I was expecting, but it's a very pretty weapon. See what we have in terms of our weapons that we can drop. What is next? I suppose it is the Boko Club, but I feel like I could use that to some effect here and maybe break it on its own, but maybe not. Let's just drop it, and we'll get the Zora Sword. The Spiked Boko Club doesn't have too much durability to it anyway, so it's alright to drop it. See what's in here. If it's another weapon, then I'm... Yeah, okay, good. Because I was about to get annoyed. If it was another weapon, then I wouldn't really know what to drop next. Of course, this iron sledgehammer here is kind of weak as well, but the thing with the iron sledgehammer is that it has a lot of durability. It's iron, after all, versus wood, which was what the Spiked Boko Club was. So the Spiked Boko Club isn't much of a difficult thing to rationalise the disposal of, but iron sledgehammer, yeah, it's kind of hard when you know that's going to last a long time and ultimately be a pretty useful weapon. Now, I'm clearly looking for one more thing to weigh this down, but I can't quite find it. I thought I was making progress and now I'm not so sure, which is always a sad realisation to come to. That's alright, I'll just keep trying. I'm pretty sure this is not a difficult puzzle whatsoever. It's probably just my stupid... Hold on. Am I really that fucking stupid? There was a chest here the entire time and I'm like, okay, so I can't really find the chest, I'm having difficulty. It's like, well, look, Doomling, the easy solution is to use your goddamn brain. Like, come on. Alright. Maybe you guys were screaming at me or something. Alright, well, now that's opened. And I believe we can also use magnesis on this. And yes, we can. I was correct. So what we're going to do is add this block to, I guess, the furthest one away. We're going to make it nice. We're going to put it straight in the corner there. I think I missed it. God damn it. So, of course, then I have to weigh it. But yeah, we've opened all the chests and we have used them as weights, which is very nice. Can we... No, we can't climb it, but what we can do is we can land on top of it and then use it as an elevation for us. There we go. Easy done. Of course, as always, I make the easy puzzles look a lot more difficult than they actually are because I'm struggling with my own mental stupidity. Story of my life. Anyway, come on. There we go. Once again, I don't know why they feel the need to force us to sit through the exploding of the barrier, but, you know, then they allow us to skip everything else. Yeah. I'm sure the goddess will be smiling upon me. If she isn't at this point after all these guardian people, or I don't even know what to call them, these weird monk-looking things. If by now the goddess hasn't been smiling on me after all of them have told me that she will, then she's probably not going to smile at me ever. She's probably a bit of a sadistic bitch. But anyway, so that's it for this shrine, I suppose. Now, I need to sort of refamiliarise myself with what I'm doing right now. So, we're heading over to this place. This is... I don't really know exactly what we're doing here. I just know that this is our next destination, and we were sent here by Impa. I'm sure there's a more specific story-related reason as to why we're going over there. Oh, that's right. We need to actually get our memory back or something? Because we've lost our memory, and I don't know why, I don't know what the deal with that is, but we've lost our memory, okay? That's all we need to worry about for now. So, we are indeed at the Lanayru Promenade, and I'd like to get higher than this. I don't really like our current altitude. I want to be at the very top. Well, I'm not happy with our current lack of altitude. Perhaps that would be more accurate. Going to climb up here. We seem to have plenty of stamina to manage this anyway. At least to manage it quickly. Because, of course, doing the dash is not very good for your stamina usage. But, see, I'm still going to make it here. This is why you increase your stamina, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be able to stress it enough as I do this Let's Play. But stamina increasing is just so useful. So, yeah, I'm going to continue doing that. Once again, as I have mentioned in the past, I will try to get a full ring around my stamina wheel here before I start upgrading my health. Because, of course, my health will be quite necessary, because there's a fair chance that I'm not really going to get amazing Thanks, mate. Love you too. But anyway, so, in other news, I sort of lost my train of thought there after that one. But, I think what I was saying was that, yes, that's right. So there's a fair chance that the difficulty of enemies is going to increase a lot more than my defense will increase in conjunction with that. So what that means is that I'm probably going to want more health to combat the increased difficulty of enemies, rather than trying to get better armor. I don't know why I feel that way, it seems sensible to me. Like, I don't think I'm going to get amazing armor soon, so yeah. More health could be a good thing. Either way, actually, if I try to focus on going to that Great Fairy and upgrading my stuff, then I'll probably end up with good armor as well, so yeah, as long as I pay enough attention, you know. I'm going to try and go higher, because I've been considering, like, at what point to jump to the other side with my glider, but I think I want to get more height than this, because otherwise I'm going to end up not having enough stamina by the time I get to the other side to be able to climb the face of the mountain. And I do not want that. Got some geese over here, I'm going to go kill them. Spoiler warning. I'm telling you what I'm doing before I do it, but it's probably not the sort of spoiler that you're wanting to avoid. I'm sure you couldn't really care less. Either way, you can see that we have more height that we can gain over this way. Actually, you know what we'll do? Oh, no, that's... If I go to that mountain right there, that's going way too close to Kakariko Village. I actually want to be going in the opposite direction, so I'm not going to go all the way there, but I will at the very least get some more height on these mountains in this direction. Seems like a good course of action to me. In terms of my goal, yes, it is ultimately this place here, but I would like to fully explore this province. So I suppose it would be sensible to first and foremost aim for the next tower. That tower is not in this province. That is too far away, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at two over there. One of them is super far away. One of them looks relatively close to me, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be like here. It's way further. That's somewhere in here, I would assume. And then the other one is probably like right here. That seems sensible to me. Is there some sort of... It's not very topographic, is it? Because, I mean, you can't really see the massive Mount Doom-esque thing, or Oro's Ruins, sorry. I shouldn't be... I should instead decide to geek out on you rather than saying bullshit like a Mount Doom. I mean, I love Tolkien, he's really great, but I don't know why he came up with the term Mount Doom. Oh, is that it over there? It has to be, because... That's the West Necluda Tower, so that has to be the tower. Oh god, I've taken all this time to get to this height so that I can cross the other side here, and then look where the tower is. It's all the way over there, in a completely different compass direction to where I've been planning on heading. Oh, whatever. How about we go to the mountains over there first? There seems to be some action over there, so let's get ready to glide. This is what I love about this game. Like, look at this distance. This is a lot of distance in the air. And I can just casually fly with the glider. It's very nice. It's more adventurous. This is the true nature of Breath of the Wild adventure. The fact that you can go through the mountains and glide around, like that's really good. As far as the adventurous aspects of this game, I cannot deny that it is definitely a very good game. So, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I play Breath of the Wild. I don't really play it for the puzzles of, oh yeah, I'm trying to like pick up these. Oh, I didn't really want the Bokobo either, but whatever. But yeah, you know, some people play this game for different reasons. I would imagine, oh, this thing is going to be a bit of a nightmare. How am I going to kill it? Because I do want to kill it, I'll have to use my bow. No. Don't throw the sledgehammer at it. That would be a good way to kill it for sure, but I really want to... I fucking missed it. What? Come on, man. He's chasing me down. Look at this. This is not ideal. I mean, I could throw the... You know what? For science, let's throw the sledgehammer at it. Holy shit. I don't know if... Oh, electric key swing. I'm sure those are pretty good for selling, but I'm not sure if throwing a weapon is guaranteed to break it if it makes contact with something, but that definitely was enough to break that iron sledgehammer, which is pretty funny to me. Now, I guess the next weapon that we're using is the Soldier's Broadsword, which is very nice. Once again, it's very good to have weapons that are as fast attacking as this, that are dealing as much damage as 14, so that's pretty good for me at this stage in the game. Oh shit, I didn't actually want to do that. Let's climb back up there. That worked out quite well. I did not necessarily expect to start climbing the wall again, but I have actually been having issues with Link doing that, like constantly trying to climb things when I don't want him to, but that time it actually saved me, because otherwise I would have had to have climbed a little bit longer there to actually get back to the top. Oh god, I'm not going to throw anything anymore. That's just not happening. It was not a good decision before. So I want to look at my arrows. I have some shock arrows, which are obviously not going to be too helpful. I've got some bomb arrows. You know what, we'll shoot a bomb arrow. How about that? I just need to get a working bow, because I think the last one broke. Oh, it must have been my soldier's bow that broke before? That's pretty bad. Okay, let's use the Boko bow, whatever. Most of this is going to be damaged from the bomb arrow anyway. Oh my god, that's going to hit both of them for sure. Yeah, check that out. I'm wasting the bomb arrow for the sole purpose of not only killing them, but also, like, just demonstrating the effectiveness of it. I do have a lot to spare. you know, 5 bomb arrows, or 6 as it was then, is quite a lot, because I'm only using them, well, infrequently, so, yeah. Electric key swing there. Is that another bow? Yeah. It's a spiked Boko bow. Boko bow. Why can't I not say Boko bow? Am I dyslexic? Anyway, yes, the spiked Boko bow is a lot better than the current bows that we have. Well, you can see that there are 3 towers in this direction. No, I'm seeing... Okay, this is really difficult to get my head around. I'm looking at 6 towers right now. I've got 2 to my far right, 1 sort of in the centre. Then I think there's 1 sort of near the weird swirling magic thing going on over there. And then I'm seeing 2 more to the left of that. Long story short, that's 6 towers in total, which is a lot to see just as you look there. What that indicates to me is that this is a lot of distance to be looking at one time. Like, when you're standing here, you can see a lot at once, so that's good to know. I have forgotten what that is. It looks like a dam or something, but it's also too high up to be a dam, so I don't know what it is. But it's over here, so it doesn't actually... Oh, the reason why I don't remember what it is because I don't think I've been in this direction before, so that's probably why. Of course, in the original playthrough of the game that I did, or maybe I have been there, where's the tower with the... Not the tower, the mountain with the dragon, because I think that might be over here or something. It's maybe around here, but I think in my original playthrough I went to all this place that's lit up. I went here, and then I also went here. Sort of, but not much. I was only just starting exploring around here by the time I'd started by the time I'd finished my previous playthrough of the game. So once again, there is not much that I've seen in total of this game, so there is still a lot more for me to experience, fortunately. It is raining right now, so scaling the mountains is going to be a little bit difficult, so I will do my best to... This fox doesn't give a shit about this rain, but, yeah, I will do my best to avoid needing to climb mountains. I will instead sort of run on the semi-flat areas like these with the grass to get height. Fortunately, I'm in a position to be able to do that. Because if this started raining here, and I was in the middle of scaling a mountain, like climbing it, that would have really sucked. But I think it will pass soon. I'm seeing a bit of light on the horizon over there. Wow. Look at the lack of visibility. I love that. That's pretty cool. But anyway, it doesn't look like we'll need to climb to get height here, so should be fine even with the rain going. We're not making amazing time right now, but we're having an adventure, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Just going to run along the tops of the mountains here. I have to reorientate myself. I've forgotten where the tower is. I'm seeing a shrine down there, but I don't think that's in this province. I'm pretty sure that's... Hold on. No, I ended up turning in the wrong direction. Looks like that shrine is in here somewhere. Or maybe as far as here. Definitely not going down there yet. So, that shrine will be promptly ignored. For now. I'm not in a rush to get to the shrines. I'm sure some people as they play through this game are sort of very fixated on the shrines. A lot less bothered about the adventurous aspects if they've already played the game before. They're instead wanting to, you know, cover as many shrines as they possibly can, because as far as I can tell, there's no, I guess, restriction on your access to shrines, at least not at this stage of the game. As far as I can tell, anyway. Gave me some sort of A prompt here, and I don't know what it was. Probably nothing important. I hope it's nothing important, that is. You can see that there's not much to my left here, and there isn't much distance before crossing the border there, so... We can assume that as I walk here, there isn't much more in this area to look at, so we're pretty much able to see what we can do from here. There's a little bit of banging in the background. I hope you can't hear it. If you can hear it, then I sincerely apologise. Of course, simply by drawing your attention to it, I've probably created the problem more than solving anything, but anyway. Okay, so the A prompt is just to climb down. Imagine if I took the time to actually climb down. That would be quite funny. I don't know what is at the top of that mountain. That's probably the mountain with the dragon on it. If it is, then I don't want to go there yet, that's for sure. I will soon, but I at least want to discover the tower and perhaps get to that current objective of mine. I don't want to go too far off course. It's getting really cold, so it's gotten so cold that I don't even have protection from the warm doublet anymore. What that means is that we're going to go further down. We will be going there later, but not yet. Not yet. There are some restless crickets hanging around, apparently, which is very nice. We'll take this hearty radish, which is actually surprisingly useful in recovering our health. What is that? What is that? Hold on. I don't know what that is. It looks a bit aggressive. What is it? Oh, I think I remember you. Oh, it is you. Okay. Oh, that's really bad. When did it last autosave me? Christ. I don't know when it last autosaved me. I'm a bit scared. Anyway, the reason why I simply died there was because I have once again forgotten the controls. What I actually wanted to do there was evade at that moment, but I think instead I stood still in one place, which is really not what I wanted. Where am I? Oh, you can see where I died there, so that works out very well. I guess it autosaved me around the time it started getting too cold. So I do remember this quite well, this particular confrontation, because it does take a little bit of time to kill the guy, as far as I remember. It's sort of like a mini-boss scenario. But either way, I will be dealing with it in the next video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. What part is it again? It's 22. I just edited out a lovely belch, and I think you guys all appreciate that. Or you would if you knew what it was that I edited out. If you had a true understanding... Okay, I'm not going to elaborate any further, it's gross. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It is once again the 3rd of August 2018 as I'm recording this, and I will see you guys in part 23, where we fight this minotaur-looking thing. See you guys then. I just realised I called it a minotaur. It's more like a centaur than a minotaur, but whatever. I'll see you guys later.